It's Monday, November 4th. Today, I'm just wondering if the Cowboys can beat a very underappreciated Arizona Cardinals team tonight. And I'm also wondering about the latest important departure from the Rangers franchise.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
The Arizona Cardinals are the very best 2-5 team in the NFL in a long time. Perhaps a very long time. Now, before you snicker, let me point out some things. Arizona began the year with 2 straight wins over New Orleans and Carolina. Now, those aren't much in the way of skins to have on the wall. But now they've lost 5 straight. But don't laugh now. How close is Arizona being to 7-0? Well, here are those 5 losses. By 1 point to a very good San Francisco team. By 3 points to a good Seattle team. By 1 point to Tennessee, but that was the game that quarterback Kyler Murray got hurt. And then by 4 points to a very good Indianapolis team, and by 4 points to a very good Green Bay Packer team. That's 5 losses by a total of just 13 points. But look at them a little closer. Yes, they're 2-5. For the year, they've been outscored by just 1 point. They outrushed their opponents. They have a very healthy plus 3 minutes a game in time of possession. Now, you can throw the ball in the air against them. Attention, Cowboys passing attack. And no, they don't sack the quarterback very often, and they do get sacked pretty often. But these snake-bitten Cardinals represent a very dangerous team, much more dangerous than that 2-5 record would suggest. Now, here's something weird. On Saturday, Arizona ruled out quarterback Kyler Murray as he continues to recover from a foot sprain. What's weird about that? Well, on Thursday, the Cardinals suggested that Murray would start against the Cowboys. So what's going on? Well, speculation immediately began that the Cardinals might be working on some trade to be pulled off before the Tuesday afternoon trade deadline in the NFL. So Arizona will start backup quarterback, journeyman Jacoby Brissett. But now, Cowboy fans, before you start celebrating, you have to understand something about Jacoby Brissett. Yes, he's been in the league 10 years. Yes, he's been a starter only 3 of those years. And yes, Arizona is his 5th team in 5 years. But yes, also, Cowboy fans, you'd be thrilled to have Jacoby Brissett as your number 2 quarterback. In Brissett's 10 years in the league, he's thrown well over 1,800 passes and been intercepted only 25 times. That's a career interception rate of 1.4%. That's incredibly low. And as we know, the Cowboys don't intercept the ball this season. Now, about that 1.4% career interception rate, in the last 9 years, Dak Prescott has never had a single season where his interception rate was that low. In his first 2 full games, replacing the injured Murray versus 2 very good teams, Indianapolis and Green Bay, Brissett threw for 300 yards a game with 4 touchdowns and just 1 interception. He's one of the best backup quarterbacks in this league, something I'm certain the Cowboys coaching staff understands, but I'm not certain Cowboy fans understand. If Dallas stands any chance of making some kind of middle to late season runs to sneak into the playoffs, this is virtually a must-win game tonight for the Cowboys. But it almost certainly will not be easy against these Cardinals. This season, it never is. What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and, of course, great food. The primest of beef, Wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp, Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant, 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
My wife Mary's the co-creator of Full Moon Healing Balm, and I guess I'm the reason this terrific cream was developed. A few years ago, I began getting these huge, ugly blood blotches just beneath the skin of my arms and hands. The condition's called senile purpura. And no, you don't have to be senile to experience this embarrassment. It happens as you age. And then to cover it up, we begin wearing long sleeves even when it's hot. It took 2 years working with a New Jersey lab to refine the all-natural ingredients of Full Moon Healing. Gently massage a very small amount into the skin, and within a day, the blotches begin to fade. Senile purpura usually takes weeks to disappear, but this balm cuts the timeline to about a week. And ordering's so easy. Just go to the website, fullmoonhealingco.com.
The best manager the Texas Rangers have ever had, in my opinion, walked out the door 5 weeks ago. We still don't know if it was Bruce Bochy's choice to leave or if it was the Rangers' decision, or maybe both. Perhaps Bochy said, "I want to leave," and the Rangers said, "Please, let me hold the door for you." And now this past weekend, the best pitching coach the Texas Rangers have ever had, in my opinion, walked out that same door. And what we know is that Mike Maddux did want to leave. Texas reportedly would have liked to have kept him, but Maddox preferred a 3-year contract to take over the incredibly shaky Los Angeles Angels pitching staff. Expect the Angels to get better next year. A lot better. That's Maddux history. He first arrived in 2009 when the club's then president Nolan Ryan wanted to change the culture of the pitching staff. And it changed immediately. The year before Maddox became the pitching coach in Texas, the Rangers had the worst earned run average in the American League. That earned run average dropped a full run per game. That's almost unheard of. A full run per game in Maddox's first season. By his second season, the Rangers had made it to the World Series the first time ever in their team's history. And then they did it again the next year. Now, they didn't win either one of those series. By the end of Maddox's 7-year stint with the Rangers then, they had finished worse than second only once. They had had 4 consecutive years where the earned run average was under 4, something. No, it had never happened to the Rangers before, and something I think Ranger fans couldn't even imagine about the pitching on this team. Maddox left before the 2016 season. He was gone 7 seasons, but returned with Bochy for the 2023 season. And presto, the Rangers not only made it to the World Series, they won the World Series for the first time in the club's 53-year history. But perhaps Maddox's finest job ever, coaching the Rangers pitching staff, was this year. Injury struck Nathan Eovaldi, Tyler Mahle, John Gray, Cody Bradford, Kumar Rocker. He nursed the very fragile Jacob deGrom through a full season, getting 30 starts out of him. The first time deGrom had topped 16 starts in a year in the last 6 years. 26 pitchers and 3 position players pitched in games for the Rangers this year. Its hastily assembled bullpen, basically a no-name bullpen, was one that had no one reach 10 saves. No one reached 10 saves. 9 different pitchers had at least 1 save. But with all this, with all the problems on this club this year, Maddox Texas Ranger pitching staff led all of baseball with the lowest earned run average in the major leagues. And now he's gone, leaving the Rangers and his home in Tarrant County, gone to a division rival, no less. Why did Mike Maddux leave? You know, I don't know how many answers there might be to that question. But there is absolutely no question the Rangers staff won't be the same without him.
And now a word from our title sponsor. Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Earlier, Live Better, and by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.